Hello virtual friends, it is Minimal Muse here back with another video, and today we are going to talk about shoes because it's a very exciting day. I got a new pair of shoes. Yes, minimalists still shop, just not as much as you. A lot of new minimalists follow the rule of one in and one out, which I definitely do, but today I'm doing a one in and a 1, 2, 3, 4 out. So just to give you a bit of a background, I used to be a shoe whore, like the absolute worst. When I was living in Las Vegas and I was a show performer living the glitzy glamorous life, I had probably 30 to 40 pairs of shoes. And what's funny about that is my job was, I was in a show, so I didn't even have to have an active wardrobe to wear to work. I had costumes. So these were just shoes that got worn on like the weekend, 40 pairs. And most of those were god-awful, like 6-inch stiletto heels that destroy your feet and are completely impractical, but you know, fabulous. And in the years post Vegas and kind of starting head on into my minimalist journey, I've definitely gotten rid of a lot. And currently, up until the new pair of shoes today, I had 8 pairs, which it's not extreme minimalism like 1 or 2 pairs that you see out there with backpackers, but for a grown adult female American, it's pretty low, I think. But today we are going to take that number down to 5. And that magic number exists because, not just because it sounded right or kind of that's what I ended up with. It's actually very intentional. So the philosophy on it is to have, for kind of seasonal winter and summer, a function for each of those seasons. So kind of an all-purpose, all-terrain winter boot, and then kind of a more cute dress-up winter boot. And for summer, same thing, all-purpose, all-terrain, all-function, kind of sandal, and then more of a dressy sandal, and then just a pair of sneakers that you need year-round for training, walking, running, hiking, etc. So the magic pair of shoes I got today is a little sandal from actually Target, and I'm not a big fan of fast fashion and buying cheapy things, but insider hack, Target shoes, I don't know why, they last forever. They will cost you $20 or $30, and I've gotten quite a few pairs over the years, especially back when I was a shopaholic. And I don't know what kind of magic sauce they put on them, but they last forever. So that's one kind of lower quality thing that I'll actually spend my money on, especially right now because Target's one of the few stores that are open, and I refuse to buy shoes online because it's annoying if they don't fit and you have to send it back, and I really need to like see it on my body before I purchase it. So before I get into the tour of the new roster of the Magic 5, the Fantastic 5, 4, wasn't that something? Anyway, let's show you what I'm getting rid of. So the first item that's kind of gonna go is this gladiator sandal. They're actually still pretty cute, but sadly they are falling apart. I don't know if you can see that. They're very mangy. They are 12 years old. I bought them in 2008. They've had a good run, but I've repaired them I think 6 or 7 times now, and every summer season they fall apart once or twice, and it's just time to go. They've had a good run, they've had a good life, but it's time for them to go into shoe heaven. Next shoe we're getting rid of is this kind of fake Ugg. Again, functional. It's actually was like a $15 knockoff Ugg boot I got in the Fashion District in LA. And amazingly, those are 5 years old, and a $15 shoe to last 5 years old and actually kept my foot just as warm as a normal Ugg. Just goes to show you don't always have to blow your brains out on quote unquote brand name quality. But those are gonna go because I got a new winter boot that will take the place of that. And next is this flip-flop. They're cute, but it was from 7-Eleven. It's $5. They're probably not gonna hang on much longer. I had a pair of Havaianas, but those broke, so I got these kind of guys on the fly, and they're doing well so far, but they definitely are on their last leg. And the last one is this kind of remnants of the Vegas and LA Hollywood days. It's certainly not that extravagant. It's just kind of a functional basic black heel, but I really just don't go to functions anymore that would require anyone to wear this. It's not that uncomfortable actually, but I just don't go to big fancy, you know, nightclub extravagant type things anymore because I had so many years of that. It's just boring to me. I do like to wear a pair of heels every once in a while, but as you'll see in the new collection, I really will now just have one that covers all the bases. And so that's it for the Declutter. And now what's left of the Magic Fantastic 5 shoe collection that will cover all my bases in life. We'll get into that. So first off, we have just a basic black sneaker. There's all sorts of fun color sneakers. I am totally the stereotype of a minimalist that does everything in black. I've just always been drawn to it, and then putting like kind of fun accents like this weird thing that's on my head. It's a fairy crown. I like it, so I'm gonna wear it, even though I'm just at home by myself filming a video. But anyway, so black for me is great because it goes with everything. I don't really like sneakers that are loud, crazy colors. If you do, awesome. You do you, get whatever you want. But for me, I like black because I can work out in this, but also throw it on with like a more stylish pair of leggings and look kind of like sporty chic. So it is multifunctional. These are actually destroyed, my pinky toe. Let's see if we can show that, get an action shot. This happens. It's cute. I've got wide feet. I have size 10 feet. My dad is 6'4". Thanks, Dad. I've got swim flippers. So these were my work shoes and my training shoes. So now they're falling apart. So these will be replaced eventually when life opens back up in America. Because again, I don't want to order things online. But again, I can wear these spring, summer, fall, winter, year-round, super functional and comfortable. The next kind of, so onto the winter category, we'll have two shoes for winter. What are they? They are my winter boot. These are amazing because they are super warm. I'm a big fat baby with cold. It's May and I had my slippers on today in my home. So these are insulated for like up to -30. This whole part here is completely waterproof. This is water resistant, so if it rains, this functions as my rain boot. And then it is also, again, just cozy enough and durable enough that you could wear it in the snow. And the bottom is super grippy, so I can hike in it in the winter time too. So any kind of terrain in the winter. And you may think these are maybe not your style, but I think they're super cute. So if I want to just wear these around every day too, I don't feel like I look like I'm going out to hunt ducks. Like I could put on a cute jacket with this and still feel like it's my style. So the other winter boot are these little guys. I mentioned earlier about Target shoes. Who loves a good tassel? Everyone loves a good tassel. These are from Target and I bought these in 2012. Is that right? Yes, I bought these in 2012. Now I have gotten them resold a couple times, but that doesn't cost that much. And for me, I'd rather reuse what I have rather than throw something out and get something brand new. And these are super cute, so they've lasted. But these were like $30 and from now 8 years old. And I think they go with everything. They're comfortable and versatile and they can be casual, or I could wear these with a cute outfit to dinner. If I travel, they're nice and small and compact, so that's why I like kind of an ankle boot versus like a big, I used to have a lot of knee-high, high heel boots, which look fabulous for girls, but they're just not always the most practical thing or most comfortable. So that's it for the winter. Just these two. And on to summer now. We have, this is the summer heel. Just kind of basic. I don't follow the rule of, I think it's like a French fashion rule of if you wear black shoes. If you wear brown shoes. I say absolutely screw that. I like both those kind of, my winter one and this one, it's like a neutral tan. I think it looks great with black. That's how I like to do it. But if I wear something fun or bright or white, it also goes with that. So a neutral shoe is awesome because it will go with everything, and then you just need less. And these, again, it is a higher heel. That's probably like 4 or 5 inches, but for me, it's super comfortable. And that's important now. I actually care about my foot health, whereas I used to not. And the last shoe is the new shoe. We'll show both because it's their debut. We got some Birkenstocks, fake Birkenstocks. These are also from Target. They were about $20, and for me, when I make a purchase, I really think about it. I think I saw these a couple months ago and it's like, ooh, shiny, I want it. And I was like, oh, I don't need it. And then it was on my radar because I wore my other sandals, both other sandals, and they were both completely starting to fall apart. So I decided I could make this purchase, and by now having these, I can get rid of the flip-flop and the Gladiator because these are kind of slip-on, casual, and also can be cute and fun as well. And they've got really nice cushion, so I can walk for a long time in them as well. So that's the entire shoe collection, 5 pairs. Let me know what you think. Is that like something you could never do? Are you a girl like me who had 20, 30, 40, 50, or guy, pairs of shoes? Or is that, something that you think would be reasonable to have? Just kind of 5 pairs. Again, the philosophy of like everyone needs a gym shoe, but winter, summer, cold, hot, you need a casual, all-purpose, and then a dress up. To me, that kind of formula feels right, and it feels, easy to move around with, because again, I'm a gypsy. I like to move a lot. And back in my days of shoe hoarding, I would have like 4 or 5 garbage bags filled with shoes, just shoes each time I moved. I mean, it's ridiculous. You just don't need that many. Go through your closet, see what you're actually wearing. You may find that you're wearing just the same 3 or 4 pairs over and over anyway, so challenge yourself. Can you get rid of some shoes today? And if they're in good condition, definitely donate them. Donate them to a local charity or Goodwill, or if they're still in great condition, you can try to sell them on eBay or Poshmark or any of those stores. Or my personal favorite is if they have the same size as you, give it to a friend. If it's something you're really attached to, or maybe you spent like God knows how much money on high heels, because come on ladies, we've all done it. Give it to a friend that would absolutely love it and find value out of it, and then it's kind of going to a good home. So that's the video today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got inspired to let go of some things in your closet today. Peace out, virtual friends.